Oh, here we go again. That unmistakable buzz in the air. Yup, it's supply chain central over here. It feels like being caught in a tornado, but instead of swirling with colorful autumn leaves, we're grappling with the reality of disappearing products. Walk into your usual store, and you're likely to be greeted with, wait for it, those dreaded empty shelves, or, yikes, a price that makes you do a double take. Been scratching your head over the gaping spaces, where your beloved products used to be, or perhaps you've been raising an eyebrow at the steadily climbing price of your staple breakfast cereal or that car gizmo you've been meaning to replace. It's not your imagination. There's a new member on the missing products list popping up practically every week. Your trusty cleaning spray, that cereal that's part of your morning ritual, you name it. There's a good chance it's playing a nerve-wracking game of hide and seek. But here's the kicker. The grand finale of the year, the holiday season, is sneaking up on us. As stores nationwide are gearing up for the festive rush, the forecasts aren't all jingle bells and mistletoe. It's shaping up to be more of a wild sleigh ride. And for all the foodies out there, a word of caution. That drool-worthy guacamole or the seafood dish you dream about might just be inching towards the luxury category, both in terms of price and availability. So what's the heartbeat of this situation? It's our production lines. They're huffing and puffing, trying to match the relentless pace of our ever-growing appetites. The upcoming months, well, they seem to be shaping into a scavenger hunt, searching for those elusive products and battling surprise price tags. The great American industry is sailing through some choppy seas, dodging challenges that are coming from all directions. Now I can almost hear the gears turning in your head. What's sparking all this chaos? And the million-dollar question, what should I brace myself for as November waltzes in? Fear not, fellow shopper. We're on the case. It's time to put on our investigative goggles, plunge into the deep end of the supply chain pool, and get some answers. So, are you in? Grab your virtual magnifying glass and join me as we uncover the what, the why, and the how of this shopping saga. Number 8. Avocado. Hold your guacamole. Avocado lovers might need to brace for a slight dip in their favorite green fruits availability. The main reasons: climate change and water shortages. Avocado trees require a lot of water, and regions like California, a significant producer of avocados, have been experiencing prolonged droughts. Unpredictable weather patterns have also led to reduced harvests in other primary producing areas, including Mexico. As demand remains high, especially for avocado toast and guacamole, prices are creeping up. But fear not, maybe this is a chance to discover other delicious toast toppings. Hummus and pesto, anyone? Number 7. Olives and olive oil. As it turns out, those salads and Mediterranean dishes might have a key ingredient missing soon. Olives, and consequently, olive oil, are facing shortages. Olive trees are sensitive to extreme weather conditions, and with unusual cold snaps, excessive rain, and pest infestations, many olive groves in Europe, especially in Spain and Italy, have seen declining yields. Smaller harvests mean higher prices for olive oil. Time to cherish that bottle in your kitchen and maybe explore alternative oils like grapeseed or avocado oil. Number 6. Coffee. Morning routines worldwide might get disrupted. Climate change has significantly impacted coffee plantations, especially Arabica beans, which require specific conditions to flourish. Countries like Brazil and Colombia, major coffee producers, have experienced erratic rainfall and warmer temperatures that affect coffee growth. Not only does this lead to reduced harvests, but the quality of beans can also be affected. As supply diminishes and demand remains robust, expect to pay a premium for that morning cup of joe. Consider supporting local roasters and exploring alternative brews like tea or chicory. Number 5. Chocolate. Say it isn't so. This sweet treat that's universally loved is facing challenges. Cacao trees, from which we get cocoa beans to make chocolate, thrive in specific climates found in West Africa, South America, and parts of Asia. However, increasing temperatures, changing rainfall patterns, and pests have made it hard for farmers. This means less cocoa and, by extension, potentially less chocolate. Not to mention, the labor-intensive process of harvesting cocoa beans has made it less appealing for younger generations, leading to potential labor shortages. Time to savor every bite of that chocolate bar and maybe even discover new treats. After all, variety is the spice of life. Number 4. Wine. For those who enjoy a glass of wine after a long day or to accompany a fine meal, there's some concerning news. The wine industry is not immune to the impacts of climate change. Regions like Bordeaux in France and Napa Valley in California, famed for their wines, have been grappling with unpredictable weather. From heat waves to hailstorms, these shifts can affect grape harvests both in quantity and quality. Winemakers are exploring new methods and even new regions to maintain production, but aficionados might need to expand their palates to lesser-known varieties and regions. This could be an opportunity to explore the vast world of wines from different corners of the globe. Number 3. Bananas. This beloved fruit, a staple in many households, is under threat. The banana industry has been battling with Panama disease, a soil-borne fungus that affects the most popular variety, the Cavendish banana. While bananas are grown in numerous tropical regions, the spread of this disease, combined with the challenges posed by climate change, means potential shortages in the future. Diversifying the types of bananas cultivated and eaten could be one solution, introducing consumers to a wider variety of flavors and textures than just the familiar Cavendish. Number 2. Honey. Let's talk about honey, that golden sweet nectar we often drizzle on our morning toast or stir into our tea. But have you ever stopped to think about where it comes from and the bigger picture behind it? Well, bees are the unsung heroes behind honey production. They play an essential role in pollinating many of the fruits, vegetables, and plants that make up a significant portion of our diets. However, there's trouble in the bee world. Their populations are dwindling, and it's not just because they've decided to take an extended vacation. A combination of factors is contributing to the decline in bee populations. Pesticides, those chemicals designed to protect crops, are harming the very creatures responsible for helping those crops grow. Habitat destruction, as we continue to urbanize and expand, leaves fewer places for bees to call home. And diseases are spreading through bee colonies like wildfire. The consequences of this bee decline ripple through our food systems. Regions that were once buzzing with active hives are now seeing drops in honey harvests. This means not only a shortage of this natural sweetener, but also a broader impact on the ecosystem. Remember, it's not just honeybees. Many wild bee species also contribute to pollination. So, what can we do about it? Well, it's not all doom and gloom. There are steps we can take. Supporting local beekeepers is one way. By buying honey from nearby producers, you're helping sustain their businesses and the bee populations they manage. Another step is to plant bee-friendly gardens. That means growing flowers and plants that bees love to visit, creating safe havens for these pollinators. Lastly, raising awareness about the importance of bees in our lives is crucial. Educating others about their role in our food supply and ecosystem can inspire positive change. Number 1. Fish and seafood. Now let's dive into another critical topic: fish and seafood. Oceans cover more than 70% of our planet, and they provide not only a home to countless marine species, but also a source of sustenance and livelihood for many people around the world. But here's the catch, pun intended. Our oceans are facing some serious challenges. Overfishing is a major issue. It's like taking more candy from the jar than it can handle. We're depleting fish populations faster than they can reproduce. Popular species like tuna, salmon, and cod are suffering from overexploitation, which threatens not only these species, but also the entire seafood industry. Adding to the mix, pollution is contaminating our oceans. Plastic waste, chemicals, and other pollutants are wreaking havoc on marine life, from tiny plankton to enormous whales. This pollution not only impacts the creatures living in the sea, but also affects the safety of the seafood we consume. And then there's climate change. Rising ocean temperatures and ocean acidification are taking the toll on marine ecosystems. Coral reefs, these vibrant underwater cities that serve as breeding grounds for many fish species, are under threat. Bleaching events caused by high water temperatures are killing off these incredible ecosystems, disrupting the natural balance of marine life. So, what can we do to help protect our oceans and ensure that future generations can still enjoy the bounties of the sea? One of the most significant steps we can take is making conscious consumer choices. Choosing sustainable seafood options can have a positive impact. Look for certifications like the Marine Stewardship Council (MSC) label, which signifies responsible and sustainable fishing practices. Supporting marine conservation efforts is another vital part of the solution. Organizations and initiatives focused on protecting our oceans are doing incredible work, from advocating for marine protected areas to researching and implementing sustainable fishing techniques. In a world where our daily choices impact the environment, it's essential to be informed and proactive. By understanding the challenges facing honeybees and our oceans, we can take meaningful steps towards a more sustainable and eco-friendly future. Navigating the world of dwindling supplies and rising prices can seem overwhelming. The rhythm of our daily lives, our traditions, even our cherished recipes, they're all intertwined with these products. And as we've seen, it's not just about supply chains, transportation, or store shelves. It's about a rapidly changing climate, fragile ecosystems, and the delicate balance of nature. The good news: as consumers, we have the power to make informed choices, support sustainable practices, and adapt to new alternatives. This season, let's not just prepare our homes, but also our minds. Let's be proactive, versatile, and compassionate, understanding that the challenges we face are collective ones. If you found this video informative and want to stay updated on similar topics, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to know which food you're stockpiling for potential winter food shortages. And if you've noticed any shortages yourself, your insights and experiences can be invaluable for this community. Thank you for watching, and let's navigate these uncertain times together. Stay informed, stay prepared, and most importantly, stay connected.